Yo, what's happening, people? Just want to go over this XAU trade that I've just figured out a little bit. So, as you know, gold with Fibonacci's works amazing. So, if you go on the daily chart, start with daily chart for now. You have a nice big uptrend happening here. It goes up. Now, catching the way down, how can that be possible? So, let's just get rid of all this. Obviously, you got Fibonacci from the bottom all the way to the top. Hasn't yet hit this point. So for the 38.2, then if you go on the smaller time frame, maybe you can figure something out. So if you go on an hour chart and you look at all this, and you're like, okay, you have this nice uptrend from here all the way to here, and you're like, on the hour chart, you have the top point, and you wait for it to touch 38.2. This one hasn't touched it. This one manages to touch it. The second this candle closes, you enter a buy right here. Now, depending on your strategy, you can say, my aim is to hit the 27% on the 61.8, or it can just be one candle, 1 hour candle, or it can be two candles and see what happens. So there's a long play you can play, and there's money you can play on the scalp on the intraday. Then if you keep going up all the way to the top, maybe here it doesn't manage to hit 38.2 above this one. This managed to hit it. You see, look, it goes right there, and it manages to wick all the way down, basically within 1 pip, probably within it. So after you see, either you wait until this candle closes, either you enter at 38.2 here, or you wait for the candle to close right above here. You can enter a buy right for one candle, and that's enough maybe. Just like before, if you entered at the 38.2, even if you entered at 38.2 here, you will still be in profit after you enter twice, one at 38.2, one after the candle closes, and take them out as soon as they're in profit probably. And that's something you can work on as well. Then on the way down, which is exactly what happened today actually, you go from the highest peak to, I remember seeing it yesterday right here. So at the end of this day, you see a point right here, and it hits the 38.2. So what do? You enter a sell right here. Now you can exit after one candle or two candles, or you can leave and say, my goal is 27%, which is exactly a hit, or it can be 61.8, which is exactly what happened today. And this one absolutely dropped to 360 pips today. So I was on this sell today on my demo account, but not because of the 38.2 actually, but because of the candle formation that formed. So this candle is an engulfing candle of the body. So I entered a sell right here, and it obviously worked out. But not only does it work on an engulfing candle standpoint, it also works on a Fibonacci point of view. So different point of views can get you the same result. So if you look on the 5-minute chart, you can zoom in a bit better. Lovely. So we have the highest peak right here, goes all the way down to this wick right here, comes back. If you had a sell limit right here, and your stop loss was above the 31.8, I always put stop loss above the 31.8 because it can go to 50% nice and easy. It can wick off the 61.8. If it carries on above that, normally it means, due to my experiments, it will carry on going up. So enter into a sell here, and you can leave it all the way to 20, and gold can be 150 pips at the minus 27% mark. So this is very lovely, but the only trouble I have with XAU is that you have to be at your table all the time. You have to be at your laptop all the time, looking at the trades, waiting for it to enter. Obviously at the end of that day. So yeah, but that's XAU is very good and very easy in the way that it's simple. Obviously it's hard. It's difficult, but it's not difficult, but it's hard work basically. It's not difficult, but it's hard work to understand how it works, and putting the mindset and having the right mindset, having the right discipline needed is very important. And even the top point right here, let's go from the top. So I always like to go from body to wick. So body all the way. Let's go all the way down. So you see what right here. Wait for the wick to happen. Right here. It goes down to here. Comes somewhat close. I probably wouldn't have entered a sell here. I could have entered a sell here possibly, and you would have made a little bit, maybe you would break even on that one, but it came close to it, so that's something to think about as well. Obviously you can put it all the way down here as well, and how this one's perfect. you enter a sell at 38.2, stop loss above 61.8, and you would take it out around here when you're in profit. I mean, it dropped all the way to 27% eventually. So yeah, that's interesting. If you go to the bottom right, to this wick right here, this one wicked off it. You can see a massive wicks. It did break through it, but if you had your stop loss above here, you would have made profit on this one candle right here. So it's food for thought. XAU works very, very well with 38.2, and just something that I've been developing and working on. So yes, there we go.